It's- Okay, so we had two pleas entered today. Little Rod and Marquavius Huey both entered pleas today. Both very tragic backgrounds. Both grew up without a father. Um, Little Rod, his mother was killed in jail, and his dad was killed by an Atlanta police a police officer when he was 4 years old. So he grew up with bouncing around from family members and stuff, and um, Quay, the second Quay, Quarme, Quame, I have trouble pronouncing it. It's like Huey. We'll do that. Um, he was looking at 3 life sentences plus 100 years for crimes that he had committed. Um, he's got a 2-year-old daughter that he never met until today. This is just so sad. So very sad. You know, he's got redeemable qualities there. Like Little Rod, just 20 years old. 20 years old. And he had Leah Abbasi, which is an excellent attorney. And, you know, that leaves left Jeffrey Williams, aka Young Thug, Shannon Stillwell, and Diamante Kendrick. That's the only 3 that are left. And the judge still has not ruled on the mistrial. She says court at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't know. I think this trial is done. Rumors are stating that there's going to be a motion to recuse Judge Whitaker. But I don't know if that's true or if it's just rumor or wishful thinking. Um, when I asked in another chat last night who was the attorney filing the motion, I didn't get any response. But if there was going to be a motion to recuse, I don't see it. And the reason why is there's an outstanding motion for mistrial. You have 3 defendants left out of 8. And I think that she has to rule on the mistrial. And then depending on what she says after when she rules on the mistrial, because see, she was the one that offered the mistrial without prejudice. That's on the record, open court. She told Miss Westmoreland last week that she would not agree to a mistrial with prejudice, but she would entertain a mistrial without. So once she did that, then the case is cooked, in my view. She can't now turn around and say, well, the 2 that filed the motion for mistrial have pled out. So no, she put that on the record in open court. So that's just my way of thinking, because once she says on the record, you know, I'll I'll entertain a mistrial without prejudice. Who is that what you want? And Miss Westmoreland said, yes. And she said, anybody else? The case is cooked. Plus, she said right before that that she was basically said she was tired of fixing the state's sloppiness. That's not her job. If the state has sloppiness, you know, rule for the mistrial with prejudice. Let them learn to get their act together. For crying out loud. This is just crazy beyond belief that this trial has gone on 153 days. Today was day 153. 153 days. That's crazy that this trial has gone on that long. Just crazy beyond belief that we're now sitting here at 153 days, and now we only have 3 defendants left. The rest, some have severed, some have pled out, a couple have died, and here we are wondering what's going to be next. I think what should be next is, motion for mistrial, and the fact that she granted mistrial without prejudice. The case should be done and over with. I think this was just a way of peeling off some, and so that when she does the mistrial without prejudice, there's just 3 defendants to be retried. All right. That's what I have for you right now. I'll be back on later on. Bye now.